Hi, I'm Paul Keoghan from GK Tuition, and in this video I want to talk to you about probability. Now the question that I've chosen to go through here is 2019 Paper 2 Question 1. And in this question we're told that there's a class containing 12 boys and 8 girls. We're told that we're going to randomly select 2 students from the class, and we need to find the probability that one of them is a boy and one of them is a girl. So you have to realize here that there's 2 scenarios. You could pick a boy and then a girl, or you could pick a girl and then a boy. Let's just accommodate for one of them first of all. The probability that the first person that you pick is a boy, well, there's 12 boys and in total there's 20 people in the class. So the probability of choosing a boy from the class would be 12 over 20. That's the chances that the first person you pick is a boy. Now you have to realize that one of the students is gone. There's now only 19 students in the class, so the next one is going to be over 19. So that's the chances the first one is a boy. I now want to work out the probability the second one is a girl. Well, there's 8 girls and there's only 19 remaining, so there's 8 over 19. Okay, so that's the probability you pick a boy and then a girl. The probability you pick a girl and then a boy would be 8 over 20 by 12 over 19. In other words, it would actually be the same. It's just the 8 and the 12 would be the other way around, but it would still be 20 and then 19. So this is the chances you pick a boy and then a girl, and all you need to do is multiply that by 2 to accommodate for the fact that there's 2 different scenarios. That you could either pick a boy and then a girl, or a girl and then a boy. So if you plug all of this into your calculator, your final answer for this bit is 48 over 95. And that's what you get the marks for in this part. Okay, the next part of the question, we're told that this time we're going to select 4 students. The first 3 will be boys and the 4th one will be a girl. Now, I know from viewing the scripts in 2019, loads of students thought that this was a Bernoulli trial. You cannot do a Bernoulli trial here because there's a specific order. If you were asked to find the probability that 3 of the 4 students you pick were boys, then you would do a Bernoulli trial because you don't know what order you're picking them in. But when I know that I'm picking a boy and then a boy and then a boy and then a girl, when I know the order, we don't do a Bernoulli trial. So in this case, it's still 12 boys and 8 girls. So the chances that the first person you pick is a boy is 12 over 20. The chances the next person you pick is a boy, there's 11 boys left and there's 19 left in the class. So it's 11 over 19. Now 2 of the boys are gone, so there's only 10 boys left. And 2 of the students are gone, so there's only 18 students left. So the chances the third one is a boy is 10 over 18. Then the next one I need to be a girl. There's only 17 left in the class and there's still all 8 of the girls. So the chances you pick a girl is 8 over 17. The reason I'm multiplying them all by each other is because I want to pick a boy and another boy and another boy and another boy. Remember, in probability, and means that you multiply. So when you multiply them all out, your final answer works out as 88 over 696. Okay, so for question 1 part B, we're told that a student is doing an exam. And in the exam, there's a section A and a section B. In section A, there's 7 questions. And in section B, there's 8 questions. Students are told that they have to do question 1. And then of the remaining 6 questions in section A, they have to do 3. There's 8 questions in section B. And of those 8 questions, they have to do 4. So we're asked how many different combinations or in how many different ways can a student answer these questions. So it's relatively straightforward here. If you think about section A, this part covers section A. You have to do question 1, so you have to do question 1, there's no options there. If you do question 1, there's 6 questions remaining in section A, and you have to do 3 of them. So the number of different choices there is you have 6 questions and you need to choose 3. So it's just represented mathematically as 6 choose 3. And this bracket accommodates for section B. In section B, you have 8 questions and you have to choose 4 of them, so it's just 8 choose 4. And I multiply each of those by each other because you have to do question 1 and 3 other questions and 4 other questions. Remember that in probability, and means you multiply. So you multiply them all by each other and your answer is 1400. Now I want to just talk to you because when I was going through the scripts here with the Leaving Certs from 2019, a lot of people made the same mistake. And it was actually my first inclination when I seen this question as well. Let's just worry about your section A. If you have, in section A, you have to do question 1 and then you have 6 questions and you need to do 3 of them. So what a lot of students did was they thought, right, well, I need to do 3 questions. So they did it kind of like boxes, like you might do at Junior Cert. They said the first question I do here, I have 6 options. Once I've done 1 of them, I then have 5 options. And once I've done 2 of them, I then have 4 options. So they worked out that the number of different ways they could do it in section A was 6 by 5 by 4. Now you'll notice that 6 by 5 by 4, if you plug that into your calculator, it is not the same as 6 choose 3 because it's wrong. Students then went on and did this. They thought this was 8 by 7 by 6 by 5. The reason this is wrong is because this is a permutation. In a permutation, the order matters. This would mean that if you would do question 1 first, and then you have to do the next 3 questions in a specific order. But 6 choose 3, we're saying the word choose because it's a combination where the order is irrelevant. So you weren't allowed to do it by the 6 by 5 by 4 method because that's for permutation where the order matters. In this exam, the order is irrelevant. Altogether, students are going to do 8 questions. You can obviously do them in any order you want. So that's why the answer, all you have to do for the maths there is this. Now I hope all of that video makes sense. As always, if you're unsure, let me know in class or send me an email and I'll try and clarify it or I'll try and explain it a little bit differently.